Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Akeisha and I am so glad you're here. Welcome. I hope you guys had a wonderful week. It is Friday again and I am going to share with you what I've been up to. Alrighty, it is already that time of the week. Time is just flying, and it's because I'm just doing so much and having fun, and also not knowing what is happening to the days. Honestly. Hi, baby. Say hi, Shelly. Love her. Love that little one. I can talk about planning and manifesting and doing your affirmations every day, which I always do now, and now I'm doing like creative writing blocks about like what I want to bring into my life, but what's actually happening in the day. So I'm going to take you to my office. Well, my mom's office, my sister's office, the craft room. So yeah. So this is our office. My family's gonna kill me for filming this. We've got clothes drying over here. Caitlin's workstation is there. My mother's sewing activities is here and everywhere, but love her. She's making these really great tote bags, so I have one and I love using it. This is my workstation. It's a mess. I didn't clean it up for you guys, but here's the moment. Each morning I do affirmations and reading or creative writings, but lately I've been reading, so I'm trying this new thing to just keep my vibrations up. Is that in the morning around 5 o'clock when I get up to go to the gym, I have my coffee, and I used to do my affirmations, but I found I was tired, so my vibration was lower, so I started reading. I'm enjoying it. I'm gonna try to keep with this for a while and just keep my vibrations up before I go to the gym, and then come back and do my affirmations, which I haven't done today, so the page is blank for this afternoon. So I'm gonna do this right after I'm done filming. Another thing that I've been doing recently is the Manifestation Babe 21-day challenge, and then the Manifestation Babe 5-day challenge. And if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen me posting, and if not, head over to @AkeishaDB and follow me and see what I'm up to. So the challenge is about changing your mindset around money in 5 days. The 21-day challenge is cultivating and calling in whatever amount of money you want. Like an extra $1,000 is kind of like the baseline, and then you can like do 10 grand if you want. I'm working with $4,000 this month. For day 4, we had to put intention behind our money and kind of set like a goal. So there's my check right there to myself. I looked at what my monthly bills were, what I needed to pay down in debt, and what I wanted to save up for, and I kind of gave that a rough number. I rounded up slightly to 4 grand. Last month, I literally had no work lined up, so it honestly looked like I was going to make $0, but I ended up cultivating just under $1,500, which sounds like a little bit, and I'm so used to making like far more than that, but I'm completely on my own, so everything I choose to do it's a self-employed action and choice. So I was really proud of myself, and I just want to keep the momentum going. So I upped it quite a bit, but hey, things have to happen. So the only way things are going to happen is if you believe and choose that they're going to happen. So that's where I'm at. Also, guys, Michael's, my mom told me about this, notebooks, those like bullet notebooks that we all love. Yes, $10 at Michael's, guys. And then if you have coupons, like 30 or 40%, I got it for $4.50. Yeah, these books usually cost like $24, and I like to bullet journal. I do like my own version of it, so I'll show you. I like set up my months, so I've got like an overview, and then I like do like my affirmations, meditation, gym, dance, FST, and I'll color code them every day. I get to check things off. Kind of gives me a visual track of what's going on. And I used to do my journal, my planning like this, but I found it wasn't working with everything that's going on in my brain. It was becoming not so successful. So my mother made me do this kind of planning. So it's a weekly overview, but each day it's blocked out for time, and everything is color coordinated. So I find this super helpful. I've been doing it for the past couple weeks. This week I have not, and I immediately was like, I'm not organized. So this is really good to look at your overall week. This is really good to just pay attention to a day. So I've been talking a lot about affirmations and how to change your mindset and, you know, thanking things into existence and being grateful for things and changing my money mindset, because in order to do all the things that I want to do, girls gotta have some funds coming in. So we all need financial support in order to do the things that we want to do. A lot of my posts recently have been changing myself from the inside, and I sat yesterday and I was like, a huge factor in order for me to get to where I want to go is to change how I feel about myself on the inside and learning to love myself. What? You don't love yourself, Akeisha? What? I'm learning to love myself, because it doesn't matter how many times someone says you're doing great, you're doing this. Like, you need to hear those things. Don't stop telling me that I'm doing great, guys. I need it. But unless you feel it from like a knowing, and you feel it from deep down, you're going to keep holding yourself back. It's kind of like when someone loses a shit ton of weight and they have this amazing body. Not that they had amazing body beforehand, but they have a different body that they're not used to seeing. They've seen this version of themselves for so long, and that version became physical reality, and then they've changed that version physically, but they haven't changed the reality on the inside. So until they can change the reality on the inside, it doesn't matter what environment they're in, what clothes they're wearing, what they're eating, they'll still be hauled back because of what they see. And this comes into, funny enough, day 2 of Manifestation Babe was the 5 levels of change. So you have like environment, behavior, beliefs, values, and identity. And if you kind of just change the bottom levels, it really doesn't make it work its way up. But as soon as you start changing your identity, that trickles down, and trickles down hard and quick and fast, and it makes the big shifts. You start changing your identity, you start believing in different things, you start valuing things differently, you start taking value in yourself, and then your behaviors start to change, and then your environment starts to change. So that's where we're going. That's what I'm doing. Long story short, that's where I'm at. So I'm working on changing the inside, the version of what I see, trying to be that version, working towards being that version, and then changing my values, reevaluating my values, finding value in myself and what I have to offer, and then radically changing my beliefs around pretty much every single thing in my life. Every single aspect, everything is up for review, everything is up for redefinition. And then my behaviors are starting to change, and then my environment will change. Hence living with my mama and my sister again. What have I been doing all of these weeks and months? Well, but then my brain has been working a lot. So I've been doing this course called Business by Design because I'm looking to go online. Obviously I'm on YouTube, so looking to like go into that world and just learning how to do that. So a lot of self-development in the work, and now it's like time to take action, and I've like paused. Like I've hard stalled. So I had this massive dream and vision for what I was going to do online, and I've had about 5 of those moments where I'm just like, oh yeah, that sounds amazing, that'll work, like just go for it, do it, just take the time, you have a full free month off, just go do it. And then all of a sudden I'm like, I don't want to do it anymore, it's too hard. And then I'm like, no, get your butt off the couch, you know, stop watching the videos and just do the freaking work, and then implement the tools that you're being taught. But you got to create the content, you got to create the videos, you have to actually go do the creation that you love to do. Like, I'm such a creator in so many different ways, like go do it. So tasks that I had, because I have so many ideas, is just to get all of my ideas out on paper into the categories that they fit in, and then you can start finding the details and find which ones like spark your interest and which ones you can do later. Like you don't need to do them right now, so they can like come out of the brain, little like Harry Potter, like take that memory and tack it on somewhere else to save for later. So I've got like all the things that I can do for YouTube, and you know, bringing in websites and affiliates possibly, like what does that mean? And then like all my self-development, what I can do to kind of keep consistent, you know, what can I have on my website available for all you guys? How can I start a scholarship? What can I do for like online courses? Which ones are like sparking my interest? Manifestation, check to myself. Like, do I want to get into kind of a side hustle to help fund it all? Just all of these ideas. Then you have like, this is all the things that are running through my head right now, and like affirmations that I just need to put out on paper, why I'm doing certain things, and just get it out. That's all that's there. And every sticky note probably has like 20 different other sticky notes attached to them, you know, questions that I need to ask, things that I need to like research further, and more details that pertain to that. But I'm just trying to approach it in a very calm and fun way. I was reminded the other day through a podcast that if you think you're overwhelmed, you will be overwhelmed. And I was there. And if you think that it's too fast, you're gonna want to slow down. But you need to accept that, like, if you're putting the energy and the thought behind things and you're really passionate about them and things start coming fast, not to freak out. Things don't have to come slow. Things can come fast, and I'm like learning that and retraining my brain to see things happening quickly as a sign of alignment and not a sign to like pump the brakes and slow down and like don't get too ahead of myself. Like, this video is already getting too long for the day, so I'm gonna let you get back to your Friday. Remember, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. I love when I get comments, so leave your comment below if you like this video. And if you have any questions on what exactly I'm doing or want me to talk about more on a certain topic, let me know. Comment, send me a message. I'd love to get your feedback, and subscribe if you're not a subscriber. I really appreciate you guys watching. This is a way to keep myself on track, but also to just connect and share with you guys, and that is one of the main reasons I do what I do always. If I can zoom on in. Can I zoom? I cannot zoom. Share the love of what I do all the time, whether that's FST, whether that's dancing. It's always been a dance thing. It's always been a movement-based thing. It's just to share whatever I'm going through, share whatever I'm feeling, share an idea of someone else, share. Like, that's a core value that I have, is I just want to share, and I want to connect, and I want to talk, and I want to build each other up, you know, make dreams happen, make my dreams happen, make your dreams happen. So I appreciate every single person that watches, that comments, that communicates with me, and I just hope you guys are having a fantastic summer. Whoa, and this is the 26th video. Whoop whoop, 26 weeks of videos, yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna let you go. Bye-bye.